Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, and welcome to Cobra TV right here on the Cobra Rugby Club Facebook and YouTube channel. I'm Rashid Saleh. My fellow host is not here at the moment. He's busy, but Dylan will be joining us a bit later. Now, of course, for those of you who don't know, we are now back into the MCO of PKP, which has been extended by the government to the 4th of February. So for those of you who are wanting to go out, sorry, gonna have to wait until probably after Chinese New Year. But anyway, we've got a lot to talk about. We've got a quite unique show this afternoon because apart from the usual things that we do talk about rugby, today we will be focusing on players' welfare, or more importantly, players' welfare after rugby. After they have either retired or have played rugby on the field. Now, of course, we get a lot of injuries on the field, but what happens off the field is also very important. And this year has been quite a enclave. Hello, Ade. I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're working well from home. Anyway, but more importantly, as I said, players' welfare is very much an important part of our thing as rugby players. And we had some sad news over the past few weeks with two former players or former rugby players from Cobra who have been who have gone through some difficult moments. Firstly, one of our legends, Jerome. For those of you who know him as Blur or Blue, he was involved in an accident, unfortunately, in his home country in France, and we are at the moment, of course, keeping up with the news with what's happening in Jerome, and at the moment it's not looking so good. But we do pray for his recovery, which will also take a long time. Another of our other player is, for those who know him, is Mazlan Ismail, or we call him Doc Malan, who has also just recently suffered a stroke. And this is a series of incidents that's just happened over the past few weeks, and we are keeping tabs. And it's an issue that we will be talking about. Of course, for those of you who do remember him, there's also Isaac Hazik, who we are known as Kumin, who also had an accident 4 or 5 years ago, as well as another one of our former players, Surin Notonga. Now, there is this issue that has been coming up, and it's something that we'd like to address because although a lot of conversations have been happening behind the scenes, it's something that we would like to talk about, and none more so than a player who has been through it, and one of our legends, Azan Mamar Aris, and here is with his brother. And we would like to discuss this issue, and none more so than having his brother here on the show with us. So let's welcome him on. Pojan, Fauzan.
Hey, hi, man. How are you?
Okay,
Baik. Okay, sihat. Alhamdulillah.
Pakai baju Cobra kan?
Ada.
Ada.
Mana. Okay, Cobra.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay, memang ini is one of the issues yang kita nak bicara, sebab I think it's something that is very important, especially when it's just recently happened, dan kita nak kongsikan pengalaman bukan saja Azan tapi keluarga Azan yang apabila Azan mengalami kecederaan dan pengalaman ni. So what was your first reaction apabila so actually let's go back. What happened to Azan, and let's talk about and what was the reaction to you guys apabila when this happened?
Okay, ada that day, I remember on the Friday, same day like today kan. Bila kita balik kerja waktu tu, and in that time is bulan puasa tau. So before that we dah plan balik kerja, kita pergi buka puasa, whatever activity lah, family activity. So bila petang dia wife azan ada call bagi tahu azan jatuh. So kita ingat just jatuh, the simple one lah kan, jatuh biasa. So after that we go at the azan house, so tengok dia dah terbaring. So terbaring and then ni lah dah still can talk, cuma mata tak boleh buka waktu tu. After that ialah kita call an ambulance and then go to the hospital. After that the hospital do dia medical ni lah, and then after start from that ni lah dia dah koma lah that time for 2 months. So that time ialah dia family punya life 360 lah twist. Okay, so kita nak kena adapt the situation. Okay, kita tak tahu how struggling the azan in hospital. Kita tak tahu family sebab kita duduk area berhampiran tapi kita bukanlah duduk sekali kan, so kita tak tahu macam mana, how they feel, how the emotion of the family time tu, anak kecil-kecil, especially wife azan lah Lina. Macam mana nak menghadapi situasi itu. For me apa yang penting dalam keadaan seperti itu adalah family support lah, family, sebab kita tak tahu, kita tak berada di tempat dia sendiri menghadapi situasi itu dengan anak yang kecil. So kita sebagai family kita support each other dalam situasi yang macam ni lah.
So basically the obviously the family memang dalam 2 bulan tu bila dia dalam koma, was there always kita perasaan nak was there a lot of negativity or kita or you were always positive about what was happening? Bila dapat berita dari doktor semua tu, apa perasaan keluarga, terutama dia punya wife dengan anak-anak lah sekali.
Okay, can I mention here lah, in that time waktu tu yang ada di hospital before azan masuk and sampai settle procedure di OT, Noli sama saya, Erwin Tui Polo tu I kena mention ni orang yang ada waktu ni Okay, in that time before masuk OT, the doktor bedah, surgeon, okay, dia beritahu saya, okay, we hope the miracle. So when the doctor say like that, so you understand how I feel. Oh, doc, please do your best. Kan? Itulah I boleh cakap Azan is my brother kan. So I nak yang terbaik lah. Okay. Siapa-siapa pun nak yang terbaik. Okay. Sebagai kawan, sebagai family. Kan? Kita semua nak yang terbaik. So dari segi emosi a bit memang terganggu lah. Bukan a bit lah, memang terganggu lah in that time. Okay. Even that time kita macam dengan members yang ada kan, macam yang ada waktu tu yang tunggu sekali, Noli and Erwin. So sentiasa memberi sokongan dan kita pray for the best for Azan in that time. So
dah berapa tahun dah?
Actually 4 years.
4 tahun.
4 years. Actually Azan sendiri cakap sudah 4 tahun dah.
Tapi sekarang dia okay, sebab the last I jumpa dia dekat nikah Black.
Ya,
di Ampang. That was 2 tahun dah kan? It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years.
So it's been, he's been I mean we've got all pictures of him there. He's sebelah ada Nikki. Semua dulu kurus sikit.
Kan? Semua dulu ular lidi punya.
Macam lidi
dulu semua ular lidi punya. Sekarang ayo.
Okay, so what's your advice? Okay, before I carry on, for those of you, of course, who know, obviously, let's talk about Jerome. Jerome has been with us for a very long time, and then dia pindah ke Saudi, I think. He was working in Saudi, and then he moved to Vietnam, Saudi. Lepas tu
Vietnam.
to France
Yeah.
to set up his own restaurant,
Mm-mm.
and got into the accident. For those of you who'd like to contribute, I'll put it up again later. You can, for all the legends or whoever like around the world like to help donate to him. Our club has agreed to use their account. The Combined All Boards Rugby Association it's a Standard Chartered Bank and MPJ. Do send in your donations to this account number, and we will obviously and let us know how much, and so we'll keep records of it. Dengan Dok Malan, it was also macam kita semua terkejut.
Yeah.
He was obviously he had been on the show with us June last year. So we're talking about sports psychology. In fact, dia juga sekarang diterima sebagai the head of sports psychologist for MMA Malaysia. So kita yang lantik dia ke MMA Malaysia. So for those of you also who are looking to donate to Malan, please contribute. Kindly bank in straight to his wife's account at Hong Leong Bank. That's the account number, and that's his wife's now. I will be putting this up again a bit later as well. So pada masa ni, especially for his wife, okay. Antoine also has said he will update us guys about what's going on. Thank you very much, Antoine. Antoine actually plays for KL Tigers, formerly of Royal Selangor Club, Frenchman, so he knows what's going on with Jerome, so he will keep us up to date. Thank you very much, Antoine. Also dengan Kumin pun dia mengalami
accident motosikal
2016. So that was 5 years ago. Rugby.my did do an article on him. So for those of you who'd like to contribute Kumin, do bank in straight to his mother's account at Maybank. This is the account number. And do keep it up. He's doing well, from what I hear. He's talking now. He's sitting up, but obviously there's still a long way to go. We will also try and keep up with what's going on with Malan as well as Jerome lah. Tapi for you, I nak tanya, what's your advice kepada keluarga-keluarga ataupun isteri, ibu bapa yang tengah they're still facing this thing? What's your advice to them? Because obviously you've gone through this. It was, like I said, it's waiting for that miracle.
Yeah.
We always pray for that miracle. What's your advice to all these guys? Anak isteri dan anak Jerome, Tommy, isteri Malan, ibu, of course. We know when we went to visit Kumin, the parents were very positive. At the same time, we are well aware of all these things can happen to us.
Yep. Okay, so we know it's a hard time for them. Okay, dalam situasi sekarang ni memang adalah masa-masa yang sangat menguji kita lah, itu sebagai menguji kita kan. Okay, in this time, okay, the family dalam keadaan macam tu. Okay, the important things is the people around. Okay, the people around. Kita sebagai member, kita sebagai brothers, kita perlu support each other. Okay, at the same time family kena macam, okay, kita kena terima keadaan ni. Yes, we know, we understand. Kita kena terima keadaan ni. This is the part of life. Okay, bukan semua yang kita nak itu boleh menjadi nyata lah. Not the whole thing can happen. Okay, tapi bila benda-benda ni macam ni, so kita kena terima dan juga sentiasa memberi sokongan kepada ahli keluarga kita lah. Jangan, yes, kalau you tanya, kalau siapa-siapa tanya pun about tired, yes, it's tired. But this is the time untuk kita berbakti kepada ahli keluarga kita sebenarnya. Okay, so kita jangan give up. Okay, terus memberi sokongan, membantu dalam masa yang sama. Kita juga perlu kesihatan, perlu jaga kesihatan. Bukan sometimes ada yang macam ada cases yang kita dengar macam give up, family members give up and then they biar. So for me it's a wrong decision lah. Kesian kepada yang inilah yang mangsa tersebut lah, yang menghadapi situasi tersebut, sebab tak ada siapa-siapa nak, nobody's tak nak pun benda ni kan, tak ada siapa nak, tapi benda ni dah berlaku, so kita kena hadap dan kita kena step by step lah to handle benda-benda macam ni. So tanpa sedar macam situasi Azan, tak sedar tiba-tiba dah 4 years, this 2021 ni dah 5 years. So dah boleh bergurau senda semula lah.
Boleh merajuk juga kan?
Ya, boleh merajuk juga. Noli tolong pujuk, Mede.
Kesian Noli.
Noli mi goreng teh tarik.
Kalau Noli kambingnya. Kambing. There's Yvonne Lim. Wah, Uncle Fauzan ni, Feng Shuan. Aduh.
Ayo.
Tengok juga. Ayo. Patutnya kerja ke apa ni?
Dah balik. Work from home. This is my work from home, boss.
Okay. There's Eugene. All our thoughts and prayers with Jerome and Malan. Of course, we already have also a former player, Cobra Legend Surin Tonga. We know him. He also suffered a stroke and is again on his way to recovery as well. Happily married, although you know, he's still rocking away.
Bit naughty.
So, quick hello to Dagi, who's still in China, hopefully. And oi, Captain Nick.
Oi, my coach. Hi, Coach Nico.
Tak kerja ke semua ni?
Support each other.
Okay, with dengan Azan sekarang, a lot of it, the recovery, berapa lama dan was it more physical ataupun mental?
Okay, actually dia more to physical lah. Time by time ada macam appointment to hospital untuk dia. Actually this is, I understand dia punya nerve problem lah. Okay, dia stuck on the right side. Okay, dia punya tangan, kaki right hand, right leg. Okay, dia stuck. Ada macam area elbow, area ankle dia stuck. Okay, so time by time bila appointment doktor ada macam rawatan, but this time kita tak nampak yang dari segi yang stuck tu dia progress dia agak slow, agak perlahan. But Azan need to do the own physio lah. Okay, exercise. Because the left hand still strong. Why left hand? The Cobra know why the left hand.
Left hand,
Left hand.
So dia bila buat dia exercise ni ataupun the physio area, dia kena buat tiap hari ataupun
supposed to be every day lah. But sometimes dia rutin sometimes dia ada bit boring ke apa macam tu lah. Actually memang doctor advice is you must do it every day lah kan, exercise whatever.
The next question I suppose how has it affected the children, anak-anak dia?
Dia affected masa first time dia discharge from the hospital lah. Waktu tu dia all still small that time so terkejut why Azan keluar dalam keadaan baik and then balik dalam keadaan yang bapak kita dah kurus lah cakap kan, dulu bapak kita tak kurus and then why dia balik dia kurus dan terbaring. So the kid that time macam shock and then dia macam lari lah, takut dan sebagainya kan. So now it's okay lah, and then dah degil lah, dia a bit naughty lah, budak-budak punya nakal-nakal sikit dengan bapak boleh gurau, and then sekarang okay lah, more okay, understanding lah.
And then for you, how did it affect you in terms of you punya, I suppose sebab Azan was like this. How did it affect you? And how did it change the way you look at life? Especially sebab kita semua main rugby, selalu dapat kejadian kalau bila dapat bila nak tumbuk atas padang tu atas padang, bila cedera atas padang, off the field tak kena. Tapi suddenly something like this happens. How did it affect you?
For me lah, bila dalam padang, before we prepare for the game kita ada coach yang train kita dan sebagainya. So after the game, we don't have a coach untuk kita more to relax nobody to advise kita macam mana how to jaga kesihatan. So kita that time more to pandai-pandai lah kan. You tak sihat, you pergi klinik check you go check. So for me, kita kena ada kesedaran So this is for prevention for ourselves. Bila kita dah still okay dah, your age around 35 and start 35 to 40 and above, okay, so kita kena terima hakikat we must be ready, we must prepare yang penyakit-penyakit tu akan datang lah So tindakan kita sebenarnya lebih penting lah, sebab sometimes the advice from the friend kadang-kadang tak jalan juga kan. Ya, kawan-kawan, lu pun sama macam tu. Lu pun sama gua, takkan kau dengan cakap lu. Lebih kurang macam tu lah. Tapi actually kesedaran kita kena ada lah. The prevention is important for bukan untuk diri kita sendiri, dia juga untuk family kita lah. Untuk macam yang ada anak, kita ada tanggungjawab Jadi anak-anak tu kita kena fikir lah, mereka ni wife, anak-anak, parents kalau ada lagi. Okay, itulah, itu penting lah.
Tapi malam memang rasa sedih kan sebab Liverpool kalah.
Ayo, ini budak jahat lah. Ini orang tua jahat lah. So message keluar, so hi Liverpool, I kena cakap hi jugalah. So Mazrul pun kata hi Abang Pojan, so tu pun Liverpool punya tu kan. So Noli happy lah. But we won't talk about Liverpool right now. What we're going to do in the second half, one of our older players, Nabil Ahmad, dia kata I'll read the message out actually. Okay.
He said that he's been thinking about selling his Cobra jersey to raise funds for Doc Malan and Jerome. It's a limited edition jersey. It's pre-loved. This is his jersey. He said it's very hard for him to let go. We call this a piano. This is the old, from 2001 maybe, I think. For those of you who know, please remind me. Of course, it's Canterbury. It's hard to let go, especially this during COVID time. But what we're going to do is we're going to do a bidding for this shirt, and we'll start with the bidding at 200 ringgit. So for those of you who'd like to get a pre-loved t-shirt, of course the proceeds will go to Jerome and Malan. So this shirt is very hard to find because it's pre-logo tau. I'm ada jersey lama dulu that it had the Cobra, it has the Cobra name on it, and so we will start the bidding at 200 ringgit, but we'll do that a bit later. For now, I nak tanya lagi. Now obviously the road has been 4 years. Tapi at what stage is Azan at the moment in terms of dia punya mobility? Adakah dia sembuh sikit? Is he getting better? Or Is it or is it an individual thing?
Okay, on the physical, so macam I sebut tadi lah, okay, masih lagi dia paralyzed in the right side kan, okay, masih lagi start. So dari segi mental, okay, dari segi percakapan a bit, okay, ada certain macam word yang tak lepas untuk sebut, but apa ni, boleh bercakap, cuma just ambil step sikit lah. Okay, dia macam ada sangkut-sangkut sikit, but yes, he can talk normally. And then okay, untuk apa, penggunaan phone untuk teks, okay, cakap macam biasa.
Tapi dia kena progress. Dia dikeluarkan daripada WhatsApp group Legends.
Oh, itu adalah group yang
apa, ada masalah sikit. Bukan masalah Azan lah, technical problem.
Technical problem.
Kalau tidak too excited kan.
Yeah.
So it's a gradual thing lah.
Yeah. So
tapi
tengok daripada
go on.
Okay, daripada yalah, kita tengok progress dia daripada awal kan sampai hari ni. So it's good lah, good progress lah. Before this I think around from the discharge, I think Azan punya weight that time only 50 or 55 macam tu. Okay, now I don't think so lah, sebab I dah tak boleh angkat dia lah. Dulu kan, either Azan makin berat or I makin tua. Only that. Tapi I rasa yelah, dah makan okay, selera okay. Dia kata makan okay bos. Order makan macam biasa. So mungkin ni lah fizikal, okay, change, dah berisi makan, okay.
But obviously so, ada hari-hari yang ada dia down sikit. Jadi apakah yang masuk dalam minda dia dan apakah yang, dan especially because especially his wife and you guys yang kena jaga dia punya minda, because there will be days that it is
okay, dia punya apa yang bermain, what is in the mind of Azan, we don't know. Maybe we can ask Noli. Adalah. See, only Noli knows why.
Oh, okay. We should have Noli on one of these days.
Okay, on let's say lah in that situation lah, sometimes biasalah ada time akan down apa semua. Actually for me I punya ni lah pendekatan, I tak minat untuk tanya what is happen, what's going on, tak nak. Lebih kepada okay, we talk about ada kita jangan sebut pasal hal tu lah, we talk about benda lain lah. We say okay like today like today Liverpool kalah, okay, and Azan cakap nangis ke, ya bro kan, yalah, we kena macam enjoy macam tu kan.
Azan sokong Liverpool ke Man U?
Ya, Manchester lah. This is the problem lah.
So hari malam Isnin nanti ada FA Cup kan? Liverpool lawan
Liverpool lawan MU.
So dia tengok, dia masih tengok bola dengan rugby lah.
Masih
watching. Okay. So those things keep his mind going lah.
Yeah,
that's very important. Okay, but okay. Tapi definitely kalau nak kata dia ada cita-cita nak balik main rugby ke, ataupun memang dia faham situasi tu, dia suka.
Dia sendiri pernah cakap lah. I tak tahu lah, mungkin that time mungkin dia ada rasa down sikit lah. Dia kata tak adalah, no more. Dia macam tak adalah. So saya cakap tak boleh. Kita sebenarnya tak boleh lah cakap macam tu. Kita tak tahu what's the next kan. Kita tak, who knows the future, tell me. Tak ada siapa tahu. So we don't talk about that. Okay, tak payah nak mengeluh, tak payah ni. So apa yang ada kita kayuh saja, kita layan saja. So make sure our progress, okay, naik from time to time, more positive daripada hari ini, from the yesterday. Okay, yesterday is a history. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Itulah
Sebab
for
kalau
me.
kalau Eugene masih boleh main, memang ada harapan untuk semua. Aduh, Eugene sekarang dah
Yeah,
51 ke?
yeah.
51 this year.
Eugene is
So,
the age miracle in the world.
sebab rambut tak ada,
Dia adalah
that's
benda
why.
ke-8 yang ajaib lah. Diorang lupa list kan dalam buku.
Okay, well, let's recap again. Obviously, for those of you who just joined us, thank you very much for coming on to Cobra TV. We are talking about players' welfare after the game, especially in light of what's happened to two of our players. One, obviously, is Jerome Karuri, who has had an accident in his home country in France. For those of you who'd like to donate or send anything, do send it to our Standard Chartered bank account, Combined All Boys Rugby Association. That's the account number. With that, the SWIFT code is there, especially for those of you who would like to donate from abroad. We will obviously keep up to date with what's his progress and what's going on with him as we get to know more. The other person, obviously, for those of you who are closer to home, is Maslan Ismail, Dr. Malan, who suffered a stroke a couple of weeks ago and underwent surgery. So he from what I hear, he's awake. He's opened his eyes, but we're still waiting to see what's going on. Those who'd like to contribute to Malan, do bank in to his wife's account at Hong Leong, and that's the account number. Another player who has gone through the same thing, well, not same thing, he had an accident 5 years ago, was Kumin, or Isaac Hazik, as we know him. And for those who'd like to contribute to that, please contribute, send bank in straight to his mother's account, this Maybank account, and I'll be putting this up again a bit later later in the show. Now, one of our former players, one of our legends, has gladly like to donate his t-shirt, his jersey rather, t-shirt pula, for the cause. And this is actually an original Canterbury t-shirt, and it's it's one very rare Cobra jersey which still had the Cobra name on it. He's going to start, he would like to sell this t-shirt, and we're going to start the bidding at 200 ringgit. If you like to bid for it, do put it in the comments. Let us know at what price you want to start the bidding at. This is in aid of Doc Malan and Jerome, so do let us know. Put it in there. Even after the show, if you'd like to bid, we will close the bidding actually a bit later, probably the end of this week. So if you'd like to buy a pre-loved, a very rare Cobra jersey, this is your chance to buy it, because there's no one else, especially this number 10.
The legend.
Nabil, of course, has played for the national team as well. So and this shirt has given him pretty much a lot of growth. I've actually played with him. My God, that's how old I am. So the bidding starts at 200 ringgit.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, we wouldn't be on the show without my partner crime, who's finally joining us. Hello. How are you?
Hello. How's it going, guys?
Hello, Didi.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
So let's. I'm in my new section of my usual studio.
Yeah. Of course.
It may look familiar to some.
Good to see that you're wearing your Cobra attire.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Checking,
Okay. Okay, because you're wondering, look, like there you go, there you go. See, I got a logo right there. Okay, this is my Cobra's coaching gear.
Okay.
So it looks like there's some bidding going on.
Yeah, so we're giving away. Well, not giving away. We're Nabil has graciously is donating his pre-loved, very rare Cobra jersey. This jersey is rare because it still has the word Cobra on it, not the logo. So this one is, this is a very old shirt. I think it's very early 2000, either 2001, I think.
This is 1999.
Yeah, but he in 2001, so 1999. So there you go.
I remember wearing this when we Stingers played. This was the Stingers gear.
Yes, that's right. That's why I remember it.
Yeah, and it's a Stingers gear. It was one of the seasons. I think one of those few seasons I just started at Cobra, and there was quite a good year. Started winning everything or something like that. Can't recall.
Yeah.
Then
so bidding starts at 200 ringgit for those of you. So definitely for a good cause, we're going to be obviously most of the funds are going to Doc Malan as well as Jerome as well. So I'll be putting up the information again later. On your side, Dylan, from the Exco's point of view, how did the what was the news like? What was the reaction from the Exco when they found out about Jerome and Malan?
I think like for most of the Exco, it's very much unexpected. It's just unexpected for them, and it's processing it because someone who's Jerome was I think quite tied to the Exco one time. He was even managing the teams for one good period of time. His convener. So and then he was pretty much the lifeblood at the club at one point. Taking things, holding the reins, and and then to hear, it's just for most.
Wait, hang on, I'm just looking. There's him when he was man. Yeah.
Is that Doc Malan was his player then as well? Huh? Jerome and Malan is there together.
Yeah, Jerome, Malan, Azan.
Yeah, Azan. Oh yeah, those were some.
Next to Willie and the late Wong Kao Tim. There's Bruce Coulson behind him.
Yeah, this was pretty much. This was the season after I couldn't keep up with all you power players.
We're all already like on the way down. Most of us.
I got taken away to work overseas.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so I think as far as the details of how to contribute, if anybody wants to contribute, right? The Exco accounts and all that.
Yeah, we've been
club accounts.
We've gone through that. For those of you who know Jerome, obviously, for Legends Around the World, don't bank into this account. Our Combined All Boys Rugby Association, and the Swift code is there. I'll put it up again a bit later. For those of you who also like to contribute to Malan, closer to home, do bank into his wife's account. This is the account number and the account details as well. For those of you who still remember Kumin, obviously, Iza, this is his mother's account. He is on the mend, but there's still there's a long way to go for him as well. This is the bank account for his mother's account for you to untuk memberi sumbangan lah pada Kumin, Doc Malan dan juga Jerome. Jan, right now in terms of Azan, we haven't seen him at the rugby club for quite a while, and I was wondering whether dia ada hasrat nak pergi jumpa kita kat club nanti lepas MCO atau tidak?
Hopefully and I think that's a good plan. Okay, macam before this kita macam try set, and then, that time actually Azan yang macam volunteer, let's go to Cobra Sunday. Yeah, sure can. Kebetulan sebab ramai, so apa dia Cobrats pun training kan, and on that day but lastly macam dia macam I don't know what happened. So macam maybe ada another plan. So maybe we look for the next, hopefully after the MCO, okay, we can get there at the club.
Kena paksa lah.
Kena heret lah, dia tak boleh lari, saya boleh kejar kalau dia mau lari.
dia punya birthday bila? Birthday Azan?
Azan ni on the 2nd February.
Alah, MCO.
26 January I think. 26 January.
No, MCO ends 4 February.
Yeah, MCO 4 February dah
maybe after that lah.
Bila February 2nd kan? Birthday dia?
4th. Birthday Azan I think on the 2nd February I think. 2nd or 26 January something like that lah. But still in the 2021.
Tapi tahulah macam mana pun perangai Cobra juga ada drama sikit. Datang tak nak datang. Actually, I remember watching Azan play one time. I think what Azan normally play flanker apa? Or dia backline?
Flanker?
Azan. Flanker.
Ada one time pernah duduk center juga.
Scrum half ada.
I remember dulu kan kita punya fly half yang arwah Badrul
Badrul Hisham
Badrul Hisham. Ya, dia fly half. So bila counter attack bila opponent kick, Bad tangkap, dia buat up and under. Yang kejar bola Azan. Dapat bola, tendang, Azan kejar. Lasa tu Azan ni flanker ke winger ni? Asyik dia kejar. Dia yang kejar. Lasa bila Bad dah tendang, dia senyum. Wah, rajin dua-dua ni.
Nakal lah.
I remember that one lah. That was one of my one of my odd memories lah. Wow. Surprised that it is so clear the memory of Azan and arwah Bad. Anyway, sorry. Ingat kenangan lama ni. This sometimes. I don't know whether you touched on this subject of family. That's why, like Fauzan, in your case, like you, I know Fauzan, you're one of those characters in the club. Okay lah, on the field tu, you memang orang yang the laws of the rugby field is tak tentu dengan Fauzan. But once you're off the field, it's like everybody's abang lah, Abang Pojan.
Especially for the younger boys.
And the younger Venom as well.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Okay.
Macam mana nak jawab ni?
No, next station.
I got one word only, Fauzan. Gadis.
Aduh. Please.
Ini backline sudah masuk. I buat sniping run. Masuk line lambat ni. Tengah jam masuk line lambat.
Ni. Oi, dah keluar dah. Gam. Atas padang buas, luar padang dalam hati ada bunga. Got it. I think aku masih ingat yang paling terakhir pergi we went on tour ke Kuching sama Azan lah. Kita tinggalkan dia tertinggal sunglasses. Dia di Kuching. I remember it was a very small group. Aku, Azan, Nazar, siapa lagi? There's only 3, 4, 5 of us yang pergi masa tu. It was Teringat pula. Bagi dia, bila dia ada tak cerita bila you sembang dengan dia, ada tak dia cerita sikit tentang rugby ataupun at least cerita-cerita lama?
Actually untuk sembang rugby tak ada lah. Sebab macam sometimes macam I just joking dengan dia lah, cepat sikit sihat so kita boleh pergi padang lah. So macam something like that lah kan, gurau macam tu. So dia pun macam tak adalah, dia down lah kat situ kan. Okay, so dia cakap
tapi dia memang tak nak cakap tentang dapat extra soil lapis kat kucing. Aku tahu. Tak tahu macam mana nak jawab dia.
Kalau makcik dekat, saya peluk makcik. Mazrul. Kalau dekat saya dah peluk.
Anyway,
Pojan, you Cobra Legend tapi punya cover line lemah sikit lah. Kenapa ni?
Aduh.
Semua dah sangat lah.
So, in the legend, I'm still the junior. Dia macam tu. So
you are middle. Yang junior tu adik Sean. Even though adik she's not more senior in terms of dah lama dengan kita orang, tapi in terms of tu Sean, Adrian, Adrian tapi itu
Sean dengan adik mileage tinggi.
Itulah tu.
Tengok, adik dah cakap dah gadis.
Panggil semua orang. Adik.
Kau nak buat dah keluar jadi tetamu, kena hantam lah.
Aduh. It's okay lah. Lama tak jumpa kawan-kawan.
Yalah, dah lama ajak Asyik tak nak join.
Tak apa. We wait until full until we're all able to go out again, meet at the club ke apa ke.
Yeah.
That's what has been happening. But in terms of tu lah, again, for those of you who would like to contribute, firstly to Jerome, do send in your donations to our bank account, Combined All Boys Rugby Association. The SWIFT code is SCBLMYKXXXX. That's the address. The account number is 794105398843, and it's Standard Chartered Bank in PJ. That's the address. Do keep in touch on that. Those who are closer to home like to contribute to Doc Malan, do send in your contributions to his wife's account, which is Hong Leong Bank. The account number is 1065-060-5800, and the name is Azrina binti Muhammad Arif. And as well as those who still remember him, Kumin, who's do send in your donations to his mother's account, which is a Maybank. The account number is 164-351-116854. The name is Wan Hanizi Wan Ahmad. And those of you who'd like to, kacau Azan, please do so. Send him, hantar message ke apa, kacau his FB, trying to get him back onto the rugby field. Before we do end with
bring him back to the social media.
Yeah, I think just because he's in the situation he is, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have any friends, and that's very important. We talked about that earlier, how the family unit is very important, especially what's happening and the rugby community. Again, our former one of our former Cobra players, Cobra Legend, Nabil Ahmad, Nabil Data, I call him Nabil Data. He is donating his shirt. We're going to start bidding at 200 ringgit. This is a very rare Cobra jersey. It's a old Canterbury jersey from the 90s, and it's in very good condition. So we're going to start the bidding at 200 ringgit, and put in your bids in the comments in the comment section, either in the our YouTube channel or our Facebook page on this thread. So do let us know.
When does the bidding close?
I think the bidding will close probably by the next show.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. Okay, then we'll make the announcement on the next show. Yeah.
I think one thing I think for the jersey itself, apart from the age of the jersey, and of course it's a classic jersey. One of the things for Nabil was the go-to number 10, and holding the number 10 jersey is one of those esteemed positions. And
superstar.
Sorry. Superstar. And yeah, so there's a lot of history in that shirt, and especially the person who wore that shirt. Yeah, and I think he's still active in rugby. He's still a great contributor to the rugby.
Oh, Kedah Rugby.
Sorry?
Kedah Rugby.
Kedah Rugby. And when he was wearing the shirt, it's like this, like to wear that number 10 jersey means that you had to be the best among the best to some extent.
Yeah. For a superstar, he's very shy though these days.
I don't know, right? A lot of our superstars now, they're all very shy.
Yeah. Some shy boys.
Shy.
We didn't have to be shy because we don't have social media.
Yeah, Azan pun shy sekarang. Apalah Azan. Shy Azan.
I don't know where it's going.
Well, anyway. So yes, on a more serious note, obviously, we will try and keep you updated on what's going on with both Jerome and Malan. Also, I know I'm not forgetting him. I know because I mentioned him earlier. Tonga as well, Surin, who also suffered from a stroke all those years ago, who's now obviously on the mend. Tonga, we call him. So he's active on our Cobra Legends group as well. We will try and get Nolly onto the show one of these days. He has been interviewed before by Cobra TV on the field, but I think when he's a bit more free, because he's obviously working for one of these top car manufacturer companies, so he's always busy. Kan?
Yeah.
Busy
boss.
Busy boss.
Busy. He's so busy that even curry kambing also he cannot go for it. He has to give that a miss. If the curry kambing, he'll drop. Nothing can stop him. But this time he's so busy, he has to give up the curry kambing for a while.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what to say.
Hey, Fauzan, you dengan Azan, what's the age difference?
40, it's around 8 years.
8 years?
Yep.
Hey, how many brothers do you have?
3.
3, you're the youngest?
Yeah. I'm the
so there's somebody in the middle, other middle brother lah.
The first one.
Azan in the middle.
Azan in the middle.
Azan in the
second
middle.
one. Yep.
That's why naughty.
Hey, the middle brother is naughty, is it?
No, I'm not naughty lah, cheeky.
I dare say, yeah. Rashid, you're the middle brother too, kan?
I think so. I don't know. I think so.
Okay. So it's just so happens. So Fauzan, you're the baby in the family, yeah?
Me?
Okay lah, maybe wrong choice of words lah. You're the youngest, bongsu.
The bongsu one lah, not the baby lah. Come on, man, this is life.
Okay lah, maybe we were single lah, say lah. Dah, you dah kahwin dah semua. Sorry.
Oops. Oh no, what's going on here? Yeah, this is live, bros.
Oh, sorry. My snake eyes noted somewhere, I think. Snake eyes noted somewhere.
Not gonna say anything. Just gonna smile Snake Eyes listens to everything. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
Now with MCO, I don't know how Snake Eyes still can access information. I don't know how it's even worse now.
Hmm.
the internet is a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Okay, semua senyap.
The CCTV is all around.
Wow, all around.
Wow,
Wow.
dangerous.
Tak payah cakap apa, just put it out in the WhatsApp group, semua dah tahu. Kan? Oi,
Just
Jangan macam tu, bos.
Ada juga orang tengok tu. Aku ingat. Aduh.
One of my boss at the office.
Uh-uh.
Come on. I'm still work now.
Okay. But I mean, just going back to these guys. I mean, the guys. There's one thing about why I found out that there's a lot of, as we're trying to help. I hope everybody can help as well. But so far, I think I want to thank those guys that already have contributed, and how quickly they all came to contribute, especially in more recently with Doc Malan. How he needed some funds, and somehow the rugby community got together. So this family of rugby players. I was just having this conversation where the bonds of families, especially when you play rugby, it's slightly different from any other sport that we have, and I think it's more so with Cobra. It brings it to another level, and it's great for those that have contributed so far, and I think they still need. And those who are going to contribute or will or hopefully do contribute, every little bit counts.
Yes,
yeah, it'll make a big difference. It'll make a difference. It just what you can, give what you can. We're not asking the world and all things like that. Just give that little bit that you can to help these guys. I mean, they've done so. Apart from doing so much for the game, I mean, generally, it's just my I just vouch personally. These guys have been really great. They're great guys. I mean, you're talking about Doc Malan, who helps a lot of, how he just finds the trigger in people's. Yeah, he may be a professional at it, but the amount of contribution he gives to and helps future sportsmen, from a mental standpoint. He doesn't stop working. He just keeps working and helping people. I think Jerome, even though he's gone back to France, but while he was here, he was still contributing in terms of coaching. He apart from his time at Cobra, then we had his own kids. He was coaching with the KL Tigers. I think KL Tigers are also doing their best to find ways and means to support Jerome as well. So it's great to see all these guys stepping up to help our guys in the rugby community. I mean, I think like Kumin, right? I think we got to Kumin. As much as we helped him, I think we got to thank Kobao. I think Kobao had also a big hand in helping Kumin. I think Rugby.my is also bringing the pride of all the rugby players.
He used to play for Wanderers. Rugby.my, of course. MRU Dato' Sharul also has done a lot to get the ball rolling. Of course, we had Lee Nyuk Fa, who helped out with Malan's plight recently, and Yaqub as well. We're just waiting for some news from the Yaqub president. UITM obviously has been very, very, very. They had the insurance for Doc Malan, and obviously a lot of a lot of the alumni in the rugby community have come forward, as what happened with Azan as well. A lot of us just stepped up when we found out, and that's why until today we still want him to come back to the club, because I think is someone who has contributed not just on the field but off the field to the Cobra spirit. Is someone you don't forget easily, and he's one person who he's one of these what we call the Cobra characters you don't forget, especially that batch is quite the the Nollies, the Nicks, the Irwins, and all that. I don't want to say
Before
I don't want to
it
say
drifts to
that.
a different conversation.
Yeah, that's a different
But-
conversation.
But
We thought we were bad, and then the new batch came in. It's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, it was another level, right?
yeah, but then
But
you know,
I think-
it was all combined because
Yeah.
hence Cobra combined all boys.
And I think I think times are hard for everybody. So we'll understand even if you can't, but do spare some time. Send a message, send a goodwill message in some form or another. It's like you smile someone and say good morning to someone. How are you? It can make the difference.
Hi, Gadis.
Wow, I like it, man. I like it. This is just how I like. I bring the ball up. I just pop the ball. Then the forward comes in to score the try.
Aduh. Anyway, it's been an hour. Oh my goodness, it's been an hour already.
Yeah.
So wow, married. Sorry. Oh, married.
Oh.
Thank you, Azrul. And a quick hello as well. Love you, bro, as well. Ayung back in KK there. Say hello also. A quick shout out to all the boys in Sabah. All the KK boys. Hope you guys are doing well. I know MCO has been really bad there in Sabah, so do take care. Also, come and help out Ayung. If you want, please donate to his cause. He's helping out a lot of stray animals who are out and about, in especially around the KK area. So please do send some contributions. They're also creatures of the earth as well. So let's get that rolling. And he's doing a really, really good job. We're looking forward to see him at the club.
He's very active on his Facebook and Instagram, so there's all the information. He'll have it there for you and share, and he'll share his experience in taking care of these animals.
That's right.
It's a good thing in a way, is that they're strays, but you feed them and then they become healthy, and they don't become it then contributes back to society in a way. Then the animals don't go about digging into your trash can and throwing rubbish all around and carrying diseases all over the place. So what he does actually is in a way giving back to the community. Apart from, the animals are taken care of, the strays are taken care of, but it also in a way helps the community that you live in, especially that you live in.
All right. So before we go off, I'll just flash this again onto the screen. Those of you who'd like to contribute, especially those legends and rugby players around the world, do bank in the money to our account, Combined All Boys Rugby Association. This is not only for Jerome, but for Malan, for those of you outside of the country. This is the details.
Do put down who you're contributing to, so the money goes to the right person.
That's right. And of course to Doc Malan, this is his wife's account with the bank account number and and again, don't be shy if you're not able to, but do send a positive prayer or positive note to the family if you know them. To Kumin as well. Those who'd like to continue to contribute to Kumin, do banking straight to his mother's account, 100Z, 1 Ahmad. We'd like to thank obviously Rugby.my for helping us highlight to UITM, to MRU, especially as well to Dato' Sharul, Linyuk Fad, and the rest of the guys who've been there to highlight their plights. And we hope this is not about competition. It's about sharing within the community and being able to help each other out, especially in this time of the MCO as well. Any last words, Fauzan? Gadis?
Yeah. I would like to thanks to the Cobra Rugby, Cobra Brothers, Cobra members. Okay, full of help from you guys when the Azan and that situation that time. So, and thanks to all the rugby members help each other from the what say emosi, support the emosi, and yalah, terlalu banyak lah, too many help yang I tak boleh tak tercakap lah, too many help from you guys. Okay, I would like to million of thanks for your help, guys. And this time it's me to repay, not the repay, do for the other people. Do for the other people, okay. In this
I need help looking for the shirt I left in Kuching.
Oh no!
Talking about shirts.
There you go.
Of course, we want to obviously Nabil has graciously donated his shirts to sell. The bidding, we'll start the bidding at 200. We will what we'll do is we'll post it up onto our social media. So I'll work with the social media people on this. The social media people. It's so funny, right? It's like we got a whole team, by the way. Big
exactly.
team of us. Yeah, so we'll start the bidding at 200 ringgit, and we'll put these pictures up, and obviously the proceeds will go to Dr. Malan and Jerome as well. Now, any last words, Silan, from you on behalf of the club?
I think on behalf of the club, we appreciate all contributions, and if you can't contribute, your well wishes, your positive wishes. And this is just not about. It's bigger than. It's just bigger than it's more than just the club. It's not just rugby. It's all, like, I think it just goes back to the theme. I guess it's about the family here. I think these are the bonds that we built, and we want to take care of those bonds, and we appreciate. We just want to keep it going. I don't know what else to say. It's because all these guys, it couldn't. I don't know. To me, I find they're all good guys. They've all impacted me positive in life, and I'm hoping that they all can come through all this. They all get through all this. And as for the club, well, when you're wearing the black and gold, you're pretty much that black and gold family for the rest of your life.
We've had some inquiries from abroad, actually, to find out how they can contribute. Of course, we've had one or two who've messaged us through social media as well. So we will put up all those info onto our post as well. Quick hello to Sai, who's in Germany at the moment. He's stuck there, but probably enjoying the snow and everything, and his training. So, of course, Antoine earlier had said he will update us guys on what's going on with Jerome. So we will keep ourselves and keep you guys updated on how both Jerome is doing, and obviously closer to home with how Malan is doing as well. But we look forward to seeing Azan at the club, as I mentioned, and especially after PKP. But on behalf of Cobra TV, thank you very much, Fauzan, for joining us on this show. It's been eye-opening. And we look forward to seeing each other in the flesh soon, guys. Hopefully, once this thing is over, we should all make a note to have a session at our famous Cobra Corner.
Yeah, Pojan's been on the cardio cycling. I don't know how many kilometers now. So he should be fit when he comes back.
We hope so.
Well, by then, hopefully the new gym downstairs will be. Yeah.
Let's eat the iron. Let's go.
All right, guys. For those of you, thank you very much for watching Cobra TV. This has been myself, Dylan, and Fauzan. We look forward to seeing you. We'll see you again in the next edition of Cobra TV. Bye-bye.
Yeah.